One of the hardest parts about feeling lost is that we usually think we're the only one. We look around and it seems like everybody else has a plan. Everybody else knows where they're headed. Everybody else has life figured out. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that almost everyone is asking the same questions. They just don't always say them out loud. Am I doing enough? Am I making the right decisions? What if I fail? What if I'm wasting my life? Those thoughts don't make you weak. They make you human. I remember times in my own life when I wanted answers immediately. I wanted to know where I was headed. I wanted certainty. But life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes the answers don't come until after you've taken the first step. That can be frustrating because most of us want the entire plan before we move, but growth rarely happens that way. Faith looks like taking one small step without knowing where the next one will lead. The fire service taught me something I'll never forget. When visibility is low, you don't run. You don't panic. You slow down. You trust your training. You stay connected to your crew. And you keep moving. Keep moving forward. I think life asks us to do the same thing. When everything feels uncertain, slow down. Don't make decisions based on fear. Stay connected to the people who care about you. Lean on those you trust and keep moving forward. Even if it's only one step at a time. One mistake I think a lot of us make is believing that being lost means we've failed. I don't believe that anymore. Some of the most important seasons of my life began when I had no idea what was coming next. Those seasons stretched me. They humbled me. They taught me patience. They taught me resilience. Most importantly, they taught me that purpose isn't always found on a straight road. Sometimes it's discovered on the detour. Maybe you're waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect time. I gotta tell you something, perfect rarely shows up. Life is messy. People are imperfect. Plans change. Doors close. New ones open. If you spend your life waiting for perfect, you might miss something incredible that's standing right in front of you. One of the greatest lessons I learned in this, you don't have to know the entire journey to take the next step. You just have to trust that each faithful step moves you forward. There were moments I couldn't see where my path was leading. But looking back now, I can see how every challenge, every setback, and every unexpected turn was preparing me for something I couldn't see at the time. Maybe that's what's happening in your life right now. Maybe you're not lost. Maybe you're being prepared. I want you to think about where you are today, not where you wish you were, not where you think everyone else expects you to be. Where are you? Be honest with yourself. And then ask one simple question. What's one thing I can do today to move forward? Not 10 things, not a 5-year plan. One thing. Maybe it's making a phone call. Maybe it's applying for the job. Maybe it's having the difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Maybe it's simply getting out of bed and choosing not to quit. Don't underestimate small steps. Small steps become long journeys. If you're listening today, I want you to know this. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know exactly where life is taking you. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to keep moving one step, one day, one decision at a time, because that's how every meaningful journey begins. So give me just a few minutes. I'm gonna get the other part set up and get it rolling here. And we're gonna be right back with part 3.